This clip is sponsored by American Mobile. If you're a nurse interested in traveling, visit americanmobile.com to get started. So tell me a little bit about your experience in like what IV bar, working in an IV bar is like.
Yes, I love it. This is a little different than a hospital, so I can speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
I work at a Pure Essence Medical Spa in Carytown in Richmond, Virginia. And it has been wonderful. That was my very first job as a nurse.
Oh,
So
okay.
before mother infant, my manager, I was a newer nurse. She had faith in me. It's very different than the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that got me that job was when I was a CNA, I had lots of experience doing IVs and blood draws.
Mm-hmm.
So I was comfortable. So I started working there. It's very different because, at the hospital, you may have mother infant, I may have like 7 other coworkers because, we have higher ratios. I'm sure the ICU is way more coworkers, but it's literally just me by myself.
Yeah.
So you have to have that confidence. But I actually love it. It's like a sense of peace that's very different from the hospital. I would have no more than 2-3 people at a time, typically 2 people.
Okay.
And these people are not sick,
Right.
essentially. I mean, they may have a hangover or maybe lacking hydration, or even some moms for hyperemesis if approved by their doctor. People forget, people often think IV and immediately think hospital. You don't have to go to the hospital and get IV. It can get pretty pricey, but it's worth the experience. It's way more popular in like Cary and stuff than in Richmond. I don't think there are much IV bar places here, but I love it. We accept like PayFlex, so like some people have flexible spending accounts through their jobs, and we do accept that. We don't like take insurance, so I may have 8 IVs in one day. I may have 2. It's a little different because most of the time in the hospital, like if you're scheduled to work 7 to 7, 8 times out of 10, you're going to be there 7 to 7. Sometimes with the IV bar, that's not always the case. It's literally a huge change from the hospital. So like a day in the life of me being an IV bar nurse. So I'll come in, I'll turn Alexa on some like relaxing spa music. So like when people come in, they can block out, or at least I can try to help them block out whatever is going on in their life that may be negative. And I also light a candle. So you can't be lighting candles in the hospital. So it's very different. I look at my schedule. We have different packages. So we do IVs, which take 45 minutes to an hour. We also do quick shots. So like a fat burner, vitamin B12, vitamin D injections, immune boosting injections. We also offer other services.
Is it kind of like a la carte thing, like people can just pick and choose, or is there like a medical person saying like you should get this?
No, so people kind of pick and choose. We have a doctor that oversees us like for our orders, so it's not like just nurse dependent, but I'm the only one there at that time. And they come in, they tell me what they may be experiencing. So like if they fatigued, have a headache, if they drunk a lot the previous night, I may recommend the hangover ones towards them. Or if they're like, I'm going out of town, I just make sure I need to make sure I don't get sick. We have an immune boosting one. So just based on, and then some people, we have memberships. So some people come every month or every 2 months and they already know what they want. Some just literally get a bag of fluids because their baseline is for them to be dehydrated.